Music by Mr. 45.
Hello, beautiful stars out there, earth, air, fire, and water. I hope everyone has been staying prayed up, blessed up, and doing what you do best. It is a beautiful, 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 nice day out here in RainChild's Kornerz. And I just hope you all continue to do no other than have it. And so I'm back to give you all a reading and tell you about these downloads I've been getting like crazy. And this particular download has a lot to do with, yourself. You know what I'm saying? I believe there are some people out here that really feel like they're left out. You know what I'm saying? Feeling like, things are not going the way they should be going. Like possibly, things are just stagnant, just so slow to the point where it just feels like it is not, coming forth. No matter what you do, it's like you taking some steps forward and then you're just getting some type of resistance, you know what I'm saying? Some pushback. But
let's
there's
heal
a solution to that problem. And it's not an easy solution, but let me go on ahead and clear it and let me get this communication in. I already cleansed my hands. Thank you, Spirit.
It's up to you if it is easy or
and then
not.
I have a little story time as well. Okay? There's communication coming all through here. Okay? Thank you, God Almighty. Thank you, spirits. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you. Okay? Let me get clear any kind of negative energy because your girl has been out and about. Thank you, spirits. Okay, put this over here out the way. All right. Okay, and so, I had been, I was told to technically, I need to start, telling, a little bit about what I had to go through. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to this particular, download, I understand, the struggle, honey. The struggle is real. There ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's really real. When I moved to this location where I'm at now, with moving from another state to another state, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't easy. It was not easy at all.
Some of us do have to really work and fix ourselves.
I came here
because God said so.
didn't have $1.
I was really broke
$1.
and broken completely.
And when I tell you the stuff that I went through, it was hard. It was so hard. And my car was all the way in another state. I had to, put insurance on the car. I had to get new tires. I had to get another key because the key fob that went to the car, when I went to flick it up one time, it just it diminished. It went away. I mean, it just literally popped out and disintegrated into the yard. And that was like $250. And $250, yeah, that was a hump. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't have the money at the time. So I was lucky, that I had someone, who really, understood me and cared about me, of an old friend, from when I was like 15 years old. And, she came and she helped me out. You know what I'm saying? She came, she picked me up, but, she brought me here, to this location. You know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? Because the girl know how to survive. That's one darn thing that I do know how to do. I will survive no matter what. But I came here with the intentions on starting over, doing everything from just a fresh, clean slate, literally. So, I went back to, the other state where I came from. I went back there and, Lord knows I had to put up with my ex-husband and work for him for like a couple of weeks or whatever. And, do some painting and stuff like that and come up with the money to get the insurance on my car, get my tires and, get my keys and stuff made. And we can get along. We're good friends. Still to this day. There's nothing with that. But it was just hectic. It was just hectic all the way around. You know, at least I did have, you know, that particular person, you know, to, you know, an ex, you know what I'm saying, to help me out. You know, even though I do know that, you know, he wanted me to stay there, you know, try to work on things and this and that and the other. But my heart, I mean, I will love this person and forever will love this person. But my heart and soul and everything was, you know, going into a whole different direction, you know. And so, plus we had been divorced, you know, since like 2004. And, you know, this is like some years later. But now, you know, it's been like going on 6 years have passed since all that. And I had started from ground zero. Literally. I mean, I didn't have a dime. And, you know, the moral of the story is, you know, the things I just could not accept where I was at. You know what I'm saying? At the present time, I couldn't accept, you know, how hard I was struggling, you know, and especially having my son with me too at that, you know. So I had to go back and get my car, and I came back and I had it made up in my mind. And I was like, you know, I had done some other things, you know, I had went into truck driving, had done that, you know, and didn't sign contracts doing that, you know what I'm saying? Because I had to come back and take care of my son. It was a long, hard road, you know. And, you know, like I always say, you know, I talked about this before, I had a lot of deaths, you know, and I had to overcome a lot of deep mental things in my life. You know, it was not ever
I always
easy
worked
for
for mine.
Ever.
Never asked for a
and
free
it was like
ride
I
or
just couldn't get a
handout.
break no matter, you know, what happened. You know, your girl, I done been homeless, you know what I'm saying? I done slept in my car. Child, been there, done that, you know. But I wanted to do things the right way, in the right manner. And I came back here with my car with what, $10, $20 at the time, you know, after I paid for everything I had to pay for. And I said to myself, and I prayed to God, and I said, look, I'm in a new place, you know, I need my archangels, I need help, I need, you know, my ancestors, I need help, I need guidance. God Almighty, please, you know, help me. You know, I need to find a job. So I went back to what I used to do that I had totally left from and had no intentions on going back to, which was nursing. And so I was like, I need to find a job, because, you know, the car that I had was like a little diesel bug, you know, Volkswagen bug, and that mug was starting to cut up on me. Lord have mercy. I mean, it was really cutting up on me, and it was already foreseeing everything that was going to play out. You know, it wasn't going to be long, you know, before I was going to have to need a new car. But I was like, just please grant me a job that's going to be close. And I had got a job. I had went all the way back, you know, and got a job at a restaurant, child, where I was waitressing, and these mugs was stealing my tips. And I was just looking at this place, and I was like, one day I was just like, you know, I just can't take it no more. I just walked out. And so I prayed that night about a job. And the next day I looked online, and I said, I need a job that's in my field. You know what I'm saying? And it's in something that I know I'm very good at, which I know I'm very good at taking care of people. I've always been good at helping people and taking care of people. So, you know, it's going to be back in the nursing field. And I said, please, you know, my car is messing up, Lord. Can I get it where, you know, it's going to be close to where I live at, you know, just in case, you know, I have to walk or something. And so when I looked the next day, I found a place 2.3 miles down the road. And I called, and just so happened it was third shift, the shift that I love. I love third shift. You know, at the time I loved third shift. And so I went there, filled out the application, got hired dead on the spot. You know, I called my old nursing job. I hadn't worked that in about over 5 years, and, you know, did such a great job there. They gave me a beautiful reference, you know what I'm saying? You know, just laid it all out there for the new people. And they was like, oh, so, you know, people speak highly of you, you know, da-da-da-da-da. Got the hours I wanted, worked, started working on my credit, you know, paying things off, you know, getting things off my credit that what didn't belong there, and paying things off, you know, got my credit score boosted up. Car messed up on me, and luckily I had developed a relationship and I'm a good person, you know what I'm saying? So these people were willing to give me a ride down the road to my house, you know what I'm saying? And pick me up for work, you know, for a couple of months or whatever until I got back on my feet, and got me another vehicle, and I paid, offered to pay gas. These mother didn't want to take no gas money from me, just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful people. Thank you, Sheila. Thank you, Wanda. Thank you to all the people who helped me out, and I always told them this. And, one particular person, Sheila, she loves Mountain Dew, right? And she would never take no payment from me. She, no, girl, no. So I had to literally get her to stop by the store, and I would go in there and I would buy a whole case of Mountain Dew. And of course, I'm like, look, I don't drink no Mountain Dew, so you gonna have to take this Mountain Dew. So, I would, try to do it like that. You know what I'm saying? Just beautiful people. And there are beautiful people in this world who will help you out and who will, guide you in the right direction. And so, a little bit far-fetched, I had my heart set on a Dodge Challenger, child. Wanted that car so bad. Always wanted that car. And, child, when I tell you, it ain't always about the material, but when you really work your tail off and you got the faith in the Most High, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you're going to get blessed. You're going to get rewards. You know what I'm saying? And as my roommate, with my roommate then, what she was telling me, she was like, not only did you get a new car, but you got the car that you wanted. And, that was a blessing in disguise. I was just trying, testing the bounds of reality. But needless to say is that when you're happy, and every time I saw that car, I thought about that car, I was always excited about that car, and so this is what I have to say. When I went through what I went through, and I didn't have anything, I'm saying, so I really had to step my game up. I didn't have a person around, that could take me places and say, well, this place is here, this place is there. So, I had my archangels, God Almighty, you know what I'm saying? God Almighty first and foremost, my archangels and ancestors, I had them with me here. They brought me here and they said, look, it's nice, peaceful. You can get through things here. And I also healed, you know what I'm saying? Here, healed. And, it took some time. There was a lot of things I had to heal from, and I'm still going through some things, but, it's working out. You know what I'm saying? And, I'm just so thankful, and I'm just so happy. And I could breathe, you know what I'm saying? And in the most beautiful place, acres and acres and acres of nothing but greenery, just beauty, I could go out there, I could talk to, my spirits and not be interrupted or anything, But, what I'm here to tell you is get excited about your future. Do not think you're having a pushback and a setback, because me personally, that's how I was feeling. It was always like, oh God, it's never going to get better. I stopped thinking like that. I stopped it. I had to, because there was no other way of thinking but to think of being positive about my situation, because I knew that God Almighty was going to make a way. You know what I'm saying? There was no other way. No other way. And you have to learn from these things. You have to learn. And I'm here to tell you my story, because my story was, it was a mess. A pure mess. I lost a lot of people. People who I thought was going to be in my life for a very long time. You know what I'm saying? And every time I lose someone, I just felt more pushed in the dirt myself. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of some part of me died with it, And, I got to the point where, I had also been done wrong. You know what I'm saying? By an ex, just But I had to get over that. And I had to forgive, and I had to, literally forgive, but never gonna forget, but these are life lessons I had to learn. I had to learn that I need to stand on my own 2 feet. And I had to put myself, my spirit, in everything that I knew. I had to put my faith in the Most High, and that was it. And there was no other way around it. And I can show you better than I can tell you. The car that I did get, and that is not even half of the blessing that I've already got. You know what I'm saying? But the car that I did receive, when I lift up the hood, the trunk, there's like these little serial numbers that go straight across. When I tell you, honey, them last 4 digits was 7777. Child, please. 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 You can't sit here and say, you can't tell me, that things don't work out and things don't happen good for you, because you're going to have to change the way you think. It's all mental. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to change the way you think. It's mental and it's physical. Some of it physical. You know what I'm saying? Very little physical. But mostly, it's spiritual. And it's a lot of mental, because you're going to have to get yourself to that mental state. You know what I'm saying? And once you get yourself to that mental state, then you're going to have to get yourself in that spiritual state. And then when you get to that spiritual state of being, then you can start working on everything else. Like me, I no longer smoke vapes. I don't eat meat. I do still get my protein with my beans. I still eat my little eggs, my little chicklet eggs or whatever. But I still have cheese and this and that and the other. You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of things that I wiped out of my life. I don't drink anymore. There's a lot of things that I wiped out of my life that I didn't think I'd be able to live without, But I'm doing it. And trust me, if I can do it, I know there's a lot of you out there that's like, oh my God. And trust me, that vape was hell. That nicotine is hell. But So I'm going to get some messages out here for you all. And there might be a confirmation. The other phone in there is ringing. But just know, God Almighty, He will never let you down. Ever, 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 ever. When you make your mind up to want to do better, and this is another thing too. When you look at other people and see what they have and see everything they have progressed in their life, and you look at the things that they have and you're like, oh, you're judging like, well, they must have done this to get that, or they might be doing this to get that, or maybe their peoples have all this and that and the other, or why is it that this person is such a horrible person, they get this and that and the other. No. I look at that as all test to you and your faith. That's how I look at that, and that's how you should look at it. And look at it like this. Don't worry about what they got. Worry about how you're going to get what you want to get for yourself, your well-being, and how you're going to be uplifted. And the situation, that I had to endure and everything that I had to go through, which, like I said, none of it was easy. Child, I'm on my way to basically having the most beautiful, 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 beautiful life. And it is right there. You know what I'm saying? Right there. And I can honestly say, with my spirit team, God Almighty, the archangels, ancestors, I did this with faith and on my own. Didn't have no man, no relationship, no nothing. Just pure faith in the Most High. And I also had to, I went and got this aura reading done. And the guy who did the aura reading was telling me I needed to balance out, more of my physical, because I stay in the spirit more. more than anything. You know what I'm saying? Probably like over 75%. And I kind of found that to be a little bit strange, you know, like, is that a bad thing? But he was like, you know, basically saying I needed to balance things out. So, you know, I got me some of that Buddha tea and I'm going to show it to you. Okay. And this is the Buddha tea. I got me the root chakra one as well. And this is one that he recommended along with the you know, root chakra tea and stuff. And this was like my little thing that I had did. Look at my picture. And it says the energy flowing into your field is ethereal and of a higher dimension. That's right there. Okay. But yeah, I'm always, you know, talking to my guides and this and that and the other, and you know, that's just the way I am, and that's the way, you know, I like it to be. And that's what I told him. I was like, well, you know, I'm alone most of the time, so, you know, I was like, I don't talk to anybody else much, you know. I talk to my spirit team, you know. You know, they've been here, you know what I'm saying? They know what's up. Of course, you know, I talk to some, you know, my family members and stuff like that, but most of the time when I'm alone, you know, it's just me and, you know, spirit, you know what I'm saying? So I like to communicate with them, you know, and I like to get the messages and everything. All right, so I'm gonna pull a couple of cards and we're gonna wrap this thing up. And I just hope I didn't talk y'all ears off too much, but just know that you gotta have faith, you know what I'm saying? I can't stress that enough. All right, and let's see what spirit wants you all to know right now. Nothing but the highest light. God Almighty, archangels, ancestors, evil is never welcome here. Thank you, spirit. Yeah. You know, like I always say, when I was a little girl, I remember just always lying in the bed, you know what I'm saying? I just heard, I was about to say laying in the bed, but Carlos Dupree Mosley, this man I used to take care of years ago, he used to say, we don't lay eggs. You lie down. You know what I'm saying? And he used to correct me all the time. So yeah. Remember lying in the bed and talking to God Almighty all the time, even as a child. What else, spirit? All right. See if I got these right. Well, you can see these, okay. Alright. Let's get some more spirit. Go. One more spirit. We're going to take this one on the bottom of the deck since right here, okay? All right, so we have the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is wealth, business, leadership, security, protective, success, authority, abundance, prosperity, generosity, comfort, disciplined. All right. It says you are confident and successful, finding many opportunities to attract and manage wealth. You've achieved a great, great things, and can finally say you reached the pinnacle of your achievements. Sit back and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Okay, so a lot of you all, like I said, some of you all have been feeling like you might have been pushed back from something. You wanting to get to the pinnacle, you know what I'm saying? And the pinnacle is coming, and basically Spirit is letting you know, that wealth, is coming, basically, there's going to be security. You're going to be protected. You know what I'm saying? Success is going to be coming. You just need to have faith in that and know that it is coming your way. All right. And then we have the Page of Cups. It says, listen to your heart and go with all things. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And it says, be sure to express your feelings and be in a giant goof. Okay, have fun and be wild. Okay, like I was saying earlier, have fun, be wild, be happy, be excited about your new life. You know what I'm saying? In order to achieve the major pentacles that you want to come into your life, like the King of Pentacles here, you're gonna have to be goofy. You know what I'm saying? Be excited about your life, not literally being goofy, but be excited about it. Get creative with it. You know what I'm saying? You're not telling lies when you're saying, when you see a car or something, because child, when I seen what it was that I wanted for myself, or anything that I wanted to get, for myself and my well-being, I'm like, oh, that's gonna be mine one day. That's mine. That's mine right there. You know what I'm saying? And we'll laugh about it and stuff, because it says creative opportunities, new messages, information, curiosity, possibility, happy, surprises, dreamer, sensitivity, new love, new things coming into your life. Learn to love your creativity as far as thinking about what it is that you want. You know what I'm saying? It ain't always just got to be about a want. What about what you need? You know what I'm saying? What do you need for your life to get better, to achieve the things that you want in life, as far as your goals, anything. You know what I'm saying? Be happy about it. Sit back, relax, and think about it, and be so excited about what it is that you want to come to your life, to the point where every time you think about it, it's going to put that happy, what is that? When you get so excited and so happy about something that you get to feeling all them tickly like feelings and butterflies and stuff in your stomach. You know what I'm saying? To the point where you're just so excited you could just scream about it. That's what I'm telling you to get to. Don't think about nobody else, what they might think of this and that and the other. No. Think about what it is that you want. Okay? And then we have the Three of Cups. It says, you're entering a happy time in your life. You may be, reconnecting with long lost friends, relatives or loved ones, or you may be, celebrating something important to you, something that might be important to you. Yeah, get excited, honey, and celebrate all those things that you want to come into your life. And then when they do come to fruition, continue to celebrate them. You know what I'm saying? Celebration, friendships, collaborations, creativity, community, happiness. And yes, could be some people from your past that's wanting to come into your life, but do know this. If these the people who thought, didn't have no kind of faith in you or whatever, and left you sitting where you were and was thinking you was not on their level, because maybe they leveled up before you did, and you had to start all over again and crawl in the mud, and dig yourself out the dirt, and had to stand your ground. Basically, let them go on where they need to go. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the kicker right here. This is the Nine of Wands. You know what I'm saying? It says, even when things are tough and seem like, just so huge and big, you stand firm and ride out the storm. Basically, stay firm, ride out the storm. You know what I'm saying? It says, courage, persistence, resilience, test of faith, boundaries, last stance, gearing up for worse defensive, pessimism. People who've been pessimism, acting that way towards you or whatever, with that type of, ordeal or whatever the case may be. Stand your ground. Continue to stand your ground. When these people want to come into your life and help you, you know what I'm saying, with your celebration of your new pentacles, you know what I'm saying? Stand your ground. Stand your ground. Because look, child, them hills and them asses you had to kick to get to where the hell you need to be, it wasn't easy. Look at that person. Stand your ground. And keep it moving forward, child. Because you know who was behind you. Celebrate with spirit, man. Period. I ain't telling you just to be all lonely by yourself, Chad, but that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? And then you got the Five of Pentacles here. You know what I'm saying? Remember the days when you were left out in the cold? You know what I'm saying? You know, and times might be hard right now, and it might feel like you left out in the cold. You know, it might feel like you had a financial loss, because you had lack of faith. You know what I'm saying? You saw me shuffle these cards. Lack of faith. Don't have a lack of faith. The mindset of isolation. You put yourself in that mindset of isolation if that's how you're feeling right now. You know, worry, being defeated, loneliness, needing things. You know what I'm saying? Feeling like you're in poverty, insecurity, fear, low self-esteem. Get out of that. You know what I'm saying? And this has been a humbling blow to your ego and, your feelings. Isolated and everything it was. When you was like this, you know what I'm saying? And if you're going through this right now, just know this is not going to be the end all be all. Because this card right here came out. You know what I'm saying? You got to get excited about the things, like a child almost again, or a teenager. You know what I'm saying? In order to be able to celebrate these things. You know what I'm saying? Lead them people who left you. If they left you out in the cold like this, you know what I'm saying? And if you feeling like this, get out of it. Get yourself out of that, child. Because it ain't helping you. All right. Yeah, you might be feeling like you burdened, you know what I'm saying, with extra responsibility. You had to do the hard work. You watched other people party. You know what I'm saying? You watched everybody else partying. You watching everybody else get what it is that they need to get. You know what I'm saying? You watching them, on their glow up tour. But you feeling like, oh, woe is me. I got to work. I got to do this. I got to do that. Child, keep yourself working. Carrying any kind of responsibility that might be overburdened, child, there's nothing never overburdened for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Yourself and your family. You carry these burdens because you have the strength to carry. I look at this card like, you see this mug? He carrying all that because he got the strength to carry it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you might feel like you left out in the cold right now and you ain't got no time to have no playtime because you working hard too. Look at that. And keep working hard and keep working on yourself, because I promise you, you're going to be happy. And then that drastic change is just going to come forth. You know what I'm saying? Changes is incoming. Perhaps you need to let go, of unhealthy relationships, unhealthy anything. You know what I'm saying? One major phase in your life is coming to an end, but that opens a door for new beginnings. Let go of uncertainty and allow yourself to start anew. Endings, beginnings, change, transformations, transitions, you know what I'm saying? End of old cycles and stuff, And that's what the death card means. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't literally mean a death. You know what I'm saying? It just means death of the old self. So maybe by you getting this message here, maybe you're going to understand, you're going to get something here that you need, and it's going to help transform you, into a beautiful, beautiful soul. And you're going to get what it is you need to get, because, just because you're working so hard right now and you're feeling like everybody's out there just partying it all up and everything, and you're feeling like this, and you have been left like this, doesn't mean, that you're not going to be, in a beautiful place like this King of Pentacles right here, just sitting back, relaxing, enjoying all the fruits of the labor, because honey is coming. All right. And the Ace of Wands is stop questioning yourself and jump right into that creative project you've been dreaming about. You see this, man? Man, Spirit is right here talking to you. This card is a signal to act now, even if you feel You're not ready. You need action to grow. Opportunities are opening up for you shortly. You know what I'm saying? So don't let them slip by. New projects, inspiration, urges to create, willpower, desire, power, potential, beginnings, new opportunities, growth. You see this? Do you see this? And you saw me shuffle these cards. And you saw when I took this from the bottom. That tell the spirits telling you to act on what it is you need to act on right now. You know what I'm saying? You might not feel like it. And sometimes we don't feel like doing things, but do it. Do it. Just go ahead and do it, child. And look, this is what else on the bottom of the deck. And what I'm telling you is the truth. King of Swords. You see what I'm saying? The truth. All right. Yeah. So just know, you want this King of Swords, King of Pentacles energy. You want the pentacle, the pentacles. You want these pentacles. You're going to have to get excited. You're going to have to get excited about it. You know what I'm saying? Know the celebration is coming, and when it do come, don't be letting everybody celebrate with you who done left you out in the cold. You know what I'm saying? Stand your ground. And yes, sometimes you, like I said, you left out in the cold. You know what I'm saying? And it was hard. You know what I'm saying? And you might have had to be humbled a little bit. Sometimes spirit will do us like this. You know what I'm saying? Just to make you work harder at what it is that you want in life. You know what I'm saying? Work hard. And then the death of the old self will emerge with the new self. You know what I'm saying? And jump on those new projects. And I was told to pull another one of these cards. Okay. Okay, I'm going ahead and take this one. This is the one that I flipped back over since that came out. Okay. And hold on to your dreams. Hold on to your dreams, but don't hold on to them for dear life. And when you do get your pentacles, don't be like this person right here. Don't be trying to hold it back, hold on to it for dear life. You know what I'm saying? Bless other people too as well. You know what I'm saying? And it says saving money, wealth, security. You know what I'm saying? Yes, and also save your money, and have control over what it is that you manifest. All right, the Four of Pentacles, it says you managed to accumulate a significant amount of material, wealth, after working very hard. You know what I'm saying? And it says to get to the point, to get, the money that you will be accumulating, you know what I'm saying, is coming from basically hard work. And it says be sure not to become overly greedy. And, don't be hoarding things. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a hoarder. You know what I'm saying? It says saving money, wealth, security. You know what I'm saying? So basically all the hard work that you had to put in, you've accumulated a lot. You know what I'm saying? And be sure to help others. You know what I'm saying? But don't help the ones who, put you out here like this. Just remember, who you need to help, you know what I'm saying, and not help, you know what I'm saying. It says don't be afraid to jump into uncharted territories. Try a new virtue, invest in business, or seek new opportunities. Don't be afraid, you know what I'm saying, to leap into things, jump into things that that's possibly just going to help you out. You know what I'm saying? Help further your coins. You know what I'm saying? And the Six of Pentacles, you know, basically what they're saying is giving, receiving, balance, sharing, wealth, generosity, you know, charity, sharing, inheritance, fairness, you know, gifts, presents, prosperity, abundance. It says you may be, you know, like the wealthy person in the card, having a good relationship with money in, you know, and in a position to offer financial, you know, assistance to others, or, you know, you may even be on the receiving end, you know what I'm saying? But
Spread the blessings to
basically this is giving and
Never
receiving.
forget
So,
where
know,
you came from and
whenever
how the journey started.
you know, you become this person, and like I was saying, get excited about this, you know what I'm saying? You know, celebrate, but don't let these old people come back into your life just wanting to, you know, celebrate your new beginnings and everything.
They only want to bring you down to their lower level.
Just, you know what to do. You know what to do, and just know these things are coming in for you.
And you deserve every bit of it. Keep looking up, keep working on yourself. It's never too late.
You saw what this card says. Stop questioning yourself. You know what I'm saying? Jump into them new projects. You know, be inspired about everything that it is, you know, because everything is going to be coming your way. You know what I'm saying? Once you get your head screwed back on, you know, get it screwed on right. Get excited about your new life. Get excited. Have faith in God Almighty, the archangels, the ancestors, and watch how things turn around for you. Watch how things turn around. You're going to be like, man, that rain child, she sure was right. And I'm telling you, just try it.
It's your birthright.
No hurt in trying. You know what I'm saying? Trying something new. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna go ahead and pull from the Archangels deck right here. All right, nothing but the highest light. God Almighty, Archangels, ancestors, evil is never welcome here. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. See what else Spirit wants you to know. There's a few. Okay, it says Ace of Gabriel, a gift of passion, opportunity, and inspiration. The change to do something amazing, a sense of wonder. A change to do something amazing, a sense of wonder. So there's going to be some type of gift, you know what I'm saying? A gift of passion, you know what I'm saying? Opportunity and inspiration. So, you know, hopefully, I hope I'm inspiring some people here, you know, because, there's going to be some type of magical thing that's going to happen in your life. And, you know, once you put your faith in the God Almighty, then you're going to start seeing this. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a chance to do something amazing, a sense of wonder, a gift of passion, opportunity. You're going to start seeing these things. They're going to come through. And then we have the Seven of Michael. There is a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all the details. And so maybe there's been some things that's been coming through, you know what I'm saying?
The new way of doing, using what God gave you, your gifts,
and you
keeping the faith
to,
no matter what.
Maybe you were thinking you might have had to just work alone or do everything all by yourself, but they're letting you know you don't have to. Spirit is here to help you too. You know what I'm saying? So don't feel like everything that you're doing, you know, that you're going to be doing it all alone. You know what I'm saying? You know, there's a different course of action. You know what I'm saying?
You are never
You could always
alone.
ask your archangels, God Almighty, you know, your ancestors, ask them for help, and they will send guidance your way. You know what I'm saying? They will send, you know, some physical beings, you know, to help you. You know what I'm saying? And let's see what's on the bottom of this deck, Jen. All right, perspective, Archangel Camiel. All right, it says there's a better way. Pause for reflection and insight. Dare to be different. There's a better way. Pause for reflection and insight. Dare to be different. And there is a better way. There is a better way that's coming your way. So pause for reflection and the insight, and dare to be different. If this is going to be something that's out of your norm, you know what I'm saying? Just dare to be different. If it's out of your normal everyday life, of course, this is going to seem like it's different when you're talking to your ancestors, you know, talking to God Almighty all the time, you know, talking to, you know, the archangels and stuff, and asking for guidance and putting your all and your faith into this. You know what I'm saying? When you basically are going to be doing things that are invisible to your eyes. You know what I'm saying? But that's what faith is all about. That's what it's all about. Okay. Now I'm going to ask Spirit. Nothing but the highest light. God Almighty, archangels, ancestors. Evil is never welcome here. All right, Spirit. I'm pretty sure some of you all are going to want to know once you put yourself and your all, your faith and everything into God Almighty, your archangels and your ancestors, they're going to want to know, you know, or you're wanting to know, is there going to be any results in that? You know, I always say, yeah, going to be results. That's where the faith comes in at. Spirit. All right, so the one that's come out, it says, listen to your intuition. Perfect timing. All right, and so what this tells me right here is listen to your intuition. What do you think? And know that everything's going to happen in perfect timing.
Ask a question.
All right. All right, so we're going to do the ask a question, and I feel like you all have some questions you want to ask. All right, 3, 2, 1, ask a question. Always. You see there? Always. So let's go ahead and ask another question. 3, 2, 1, ask a question. And that one was a no. All right, 3, 2, 1, ask another question. And that is a maybe, so we have to ask again, okay? And 3, 2, 1, ask a question. And that was a no, okay? And so I just hope this reading helps someone out. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Be sure to give your girl a big fat thumbs up. I love you all, love you all, love you all. And stay tuned because your girl will be back. Deuces.